Welcome, nature enthusiasts and stealth seekers, to Animal Facts. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey into the world of ultimate deception. Have you ever walked through a forest or swum in the ocean and felt like you were being watched but couldn't see a thing? Chances are you were, because in the wild, the art of blending in isn't just a party trick. It's a matter of life and death. From the frosty tundras to the deepest, darkest ocean floors, animals have evolved mind-boggling strategies to become virtually invisible. They don't just change color, they change shape, texture, even behavior to fool the keenest eyes of predators and prey alike. We're talking about natural invisibility cloaks, living chameleons, and creatures that make themselves look like, well, pretty much anything but an animal. So what exactly is camouflage? It's more than just changing color. It's about blending in with the surroundings, breaking up an animal's outline, or even imitating other objects. We're talking about cryptic coloration, when an animal's color and pattern match its background. Mimicry, when an animal imitates another animal or object to deceive. Disruptive coloration, patterns that break up the animal's silhouette. Countershading, darker on top, lighter on the bottom, often seen in aquatic animals, to blend with light coming from above and dark depths below. It's a biological arms race, a silent battle of wits where the stakes are survival itself. And today, we're counting down the top 10 animals who have truly mastered this ancient art. This isn't just about pretty colors, it's about incredible evolutionary adaptations that have allowed these creatures to thrive against all odds. Get ready to have your perceptions challenged, your eyes strained, and your mind blown as we reveal the top 10 animals with the best camouflage. Don't blink, or you might miss them.
Kicking off our countdown at number 10, we have a bird that many mistake for an owl, but is in fact a master of stillness and disguise, the Tawny Frogmouth. Found throughout Australia and Tasmania, this nocturnal bird isn't just an excellent hunter, it's an unparalleled master of perch and blend. Their plumage, a mesmerizing tapestry of mottled gray, brown, and white, perfectly imitates the gnarled bark and broken branches of the trees they call home. But it's not just their feathers. What truly sets them apart is their incredible posture. When threatened, a tawny frogmouth will freeze, extend its head upwards, and narrow its eyes to mere slits, making it look exactly like a broken tree branch. It's an act so convincing, you could be standing right next to one and never even know it was there. This isn't just about hiding from predators like owls and goannas, it's also about ambushing unsuspecting insects and small vertebrates that wander too close. Imagine being a beetle, confidently crawling up a tree, only to find yourself in the gaping, frog-like maw of a tawny frogmouth you never even saw. Their wide, flat beaks are perfectly adapted for scooping up prey. They rely heavily on this disguise, preferring to remain absolutely motionless rather than fly away even when approached. It's a testament to how effective their strategy truly is. Sliding into our number 9 spot is a creature whose camouflage changes with the seasons, making it a master of two distinct environments, the Arctic fox. These resilient canids thrive in the harsh, unforgiving landscapes of the Arctic tundra, and their secret weapon is their incredible fur coat. In winter, their fur transforms into a dense, brilliant white, rendering them practically invisible against the vast expanses of snow and ice. This allows them to stalk their prey, like lemmings and Arctic hares, with unparalleled stealth, and equally important, it helps them evade larger predators such as polar bears and wolves. But the Arctic isn't always white. As spring melts into summer, the fox undergoes another miraculous transformation. Its pristine white fur is shed, replaced by a shorter, darker coat of brownish gray, often with a hint of blue. This summer coat allows them to blend seamlessly with the rocky outcrops, sparse vegetation, and exposed earth of the tundra. It's a remarkable adaptation, ensuring they are camouflaged year-round regardless of the drastic seasonal shifts. This dual-phase camouflage truly highlights nature's ingenious solutions for survival.
Prepare to have your mind tricked at number 8 with an absolute champion of mimicry, the Leafetailed Gecko. Native to the ancient forests of Madagascar, these nocturnal reptiles are not just camouflaged, they are their surroundings. There are several species of Uroplatus geckos, and each is a living sculpture designed for invisibility. Their flattened bodies, intricate skin patterns, and even leaf-like appendages around their limbs and head allow them to perfectly imitate dead leaves, bark, or even moss. Some species have wavy serrated edges along their bodies that break up their outline against the irregular patterns of branches and leaves. They take cryptic coloration to an extreme, blending in so flawlessly that even experienced naturalists struggle to spot them. During the day, they remain perfectly still, flattened against a branch, relying entirely on their disguise. They even have special flaps of skin along their sides that they can press against the surface, eliminating any telltale shadows that might give them away. It's not just about blending in visually, it's about becoming an extension of their environment, a true masterclass in biological architecture. Our next camouflaged marvel, at number 7, is one you really don't want to step on, the stonefish. Found in the shallow tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, this creature isn't just a master of disguise, it's also one of the most venomous fish in the world. The stonefish's appearance is a grotesque masterpiece of natural selection. Its lumpy, encrusted, and often algae-covered skin makes it virtually indistinguishable from the surrounding rocks, coral, and debris on the seabed. They can even change their coloration to match their specific environment, from reddish-brown to gray-green. They spend most of their time lying motionless, half buried in the sand or nestled among rocks, patiently waiting for unsuspecting prey to swim by. Their camouflage is so effective that they don't even need to chase their food. They simply wait for dinner to come to them. And those dorsal spines, each one contains a potent neurotoxin that can cause excruciating pain and even be fatal to humans. So while their camouflage is incredible, it serves as both a predatory advantage and a fearsome defense mechanism. You truly have to look twice to notice this hidden danger. At number 6, we have an insect that turns itself into a living floral trap, the Orchid Mantis. Hailing from the rainforests of Southeast Asia, this isn't just camouflage, it's an act of irresistible beauty. With its delicate petal-like limbs and stunning pink and white coloration, the Orchid Mantis looks exactly like, you guessed it, an orchid flower. It will perch motionless among real flowers, swaying gently in the breeze, further enhancing the illusion. This incredible mimicry is not primarily for hiding from predators, though it certainly helps. Its main purpose is far more sinister and utterly brilliant. It's a predatory lure. Pollinating insects, attracted to the vibrant colors, fly directly into the mantis's waiting grasp, thinking they're landing on a harmless blossom. It's a come-hither camouflage, a deceptive beauty that allows the mantis to ambush its prey with devastating efficiency. The intricate details, from the texture of its body to the precise shape of its legs, are all evolved to create this perfect botanical illusion. It's a deadly beautiful trap woven directly into the fabric of the natural world.
Halfway through our list, at number 5, is an apex predator of the high altitudes, a ghost of the mountains, the snow leopard. Found in the rugged, icy mountain ranges of Central and South Asia, these majestic big cats are notoriously elusive, and their camouflage is a primary reason why. Their thick, smoky gray fur is adorned with a unique pattern of dark rosettes and spots. This isn't just a pretty coat, it's a living, breathing, topographical map. These markings perfectly mimic the rocky outcrops, crevices, and snow-dusted slopes of their harsh mountainous habitat. The irregular shapes of the rosettes break up the leopard's outline, making it incredibly difficult to distinguish from its surroundings, especially when it's lying still. When a snow leopard lies motionless, its form melts into the landscape, becoming virtually invisible to both its prey, like wild sheep and goats, and potential threats. Their incredible stealth is vital for their hunting strategy, allowing them to ambush prey in an environment where cover can be scarce. The sheer beauty of their coat is matched only by its functional brilliance, allowing these powerful hunters to reign supreme in some of the world's most challenging terrains. Creeping into our number 4 spot is perhaps the most straightforward yet utterly brilliant camouflager, the stick insect, also known as a phasmic. Found across the globe, especially in tropical and subtropical regions, these insects have taken the art of being a stick to an almost comical level of perfection. Their elongated, slender bodies, often a drab brown, green, or gray, are virtually indistinguishable from the twigs and stems of the plants they inhabit. Many species even have textured bodies that resemble bark or moss. But their camouflage goes beyond just appearance. When threatened, a stick insect will often freeze, remaining absolutely motionless for hours, sometimes even days, relying entirely on its uncanny resemblance to inanimate plant matter. Some species will even sway gently, mimicking a twig blowing in the breeze, further enhancing the illusion. It's a defense mechanism so simple, yet so profoundly effective, that predators often overlook them entirely. It's a masterclass in stillness and structural mimicry, proving that sometimes the best way to hide is to be something nobody expects. Diving into our top 3, we find a marine marvel that redefines biological artistry, the Leafy Sea Dragon. Found in the temperate coastal waters off southern and western Australia, this relative of the seahorse isn't just camouflaged, it's a living, breathing piece of floating seaweed. Its body is adorned with an elaborate array of leaf-like appendages that perfectly mimic the fronds of seaweed and kelp in its habitat. These aren't fins for propulsion, they're purely for disguise. The Leafy Sea Dragon moves slowly and deliberately, swaying back and forth like drifting seaweed, further enhancing the illusion. Its translucent, often greenish or yellowish body blends seamlessly with the surrounding vegetation. This incredible camouflage protects them from predators and allows them to ambush tiny crustaceans and plankton, their primary food source. It's a breathtaking example of convergent evolution, where an animal has evolved to become so utterly one with its environment that it transcends its own form. Truly, seeing one of these in its natural habitat is like witnessing a living myth. At number 2, we have the animal synonymous with color change, though often misunderstood, the chameleon. Found predominantly in Africa and Madagascar, but also parts of southern Europe and Asia, the chameleon is a living canvas, constantly adapting its appearance. While popular belief often credits them with changing colors simply to match any background, their abilities are far more nuanced. Chameleons use specialized cells called chromatophores, which contain different pigments. By controlling these cells, they can rapidly change their skin color and pattern, not just for camouflage, but also for communication, temperature regulation, and even displaying their mood. Their camouflage is highly effective for both avoiding predators and ambushing prey. A chameleon can shift from a vivid green on a leaf to a mottled brown on bark in mere seconds. The intricate patterns, like spots and stripes, also help to break up their body outline, making them harder to detect against complex backgrounds. And let's not forget their independently moving eyes, which give them a full 360-degree view of their surroundings, constantly assessing the optimal blend. It's a dynamic, intricate system that makes them one of the most famous and deserving camouflaged animals on Earth.
And now for the undisputed champion, the Grand Master of Disguise, the ultimate shapeshifter of the deep. It's a tie between the Mimic Octopus and its incredible cousin, the Cuttlefish. Both found in the Indo-Pacific, these cephalopods are not just camouflaged, they are performers of deception, capable of changing their color, texture, and even shape in an instant. The Mimic Octopus, truly a wizard of the ocean, can imitate not just the color and texture of its surroundings, but also the form and behavior of other animals. It can flatten itself to resemble a flatfish gliding over the seabed. It can gather its arms and display striped patterns to mimic a venomous banded sea snake. It can even splay its arms and flare out its mantle to look like a venomous lionfish, complete with spiky fins. This isn't just hiding. It's active, intelligent mimicry to deter predators or lure in unsuspecting prey. The sheer complexity and speed of these transformations are utterly astounding. And then we have the cuttlefish, often called the chameleon of the sea. While it may not mimic other animals' shapes as dramatically as the mimic octopus, its ability to manipulate its skin's color, pattern, and texture is unparalleled. Its entire body is covered in millions of specialized cells called chromatophores,
iridophores, and leucophores. These cells allow the cuttlefish to create intricate patterns that ripple across its skin, perfectly matching everything from sandy ripples to pebbly textures, even complex coral formations. They can even create disruptive patterns that break up their body outline entirely, making them seem like nothing more than a flickering patch of light or shadow on the seabed. Their skin can instantly sprout papillae, turning smooth skin into bumpy, rocky terrain. They use this for both hunting and evading predators, often employing mesmerizing displays to confuse their targets. The combination of speed, precision, and sheer variety in their camouflage techniques makes the mimic octopus and the cuttlefish the undisputed kings and queens of camouflage. They don't just blend in, they become their environment. And sometimes they become something entirely different.
And there you have it, folks, our top 10 animals with the best camouflage. From the icy peaks to the ocean's depths, nature's ingenuity in the art of concealment is truly limitless. These creatures remind us that sometimes the most incredible things are the ones you can't even see. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of stealth and disguise. Which animals surprised you the most? Did we miss any of your favorite hidden wonders? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you found this video fascinating, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who love nature, and of course, subscribe to Animal Facts for more incredible journeys into the natural world. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep exploring, keep observing, and remember, sometimes the most extraordinary things are hiding in plain sight. See you in the next wild wonder.